gym on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday I worked late, and so I didn't get home till like 9 o'clock. So Wednesday is my full day off because I worked at both my jobs. So we're back at it. Today's going to be biceps, triceps, forearms, abs, and cardio. So let's get after it. As always, in the beginning of the workout, make sure you get a good warm up in so you don't hurt yourself. All right. All right. I feel like this is going to be a little bit light today, but I guess we'll start and kind of just work our way up today. What up, Saint? How you doing, man? Make sure you double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would appreciate that. Oh, I just smashed my finger. That felt amazing. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Give me a second. I gotta grab my other phone. All right. What's up, beautiful? How are you doing? I need a haircut and I need to trim my beard, but I'd have to probably stop working 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week to be able to do that. So it's funny, I was talking to my oldest son. He's like, Dad, how many jobs you got now? And I'm like, one, two, like six. We're currently functioning with 6. If we count the social media stuff I do, that actually takes up quite a bit of time. So 6. But guys, speaking of 6, we got 6 of y'all beautiful folks in here. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly, truly appreciate that. All right. Let's take this off and put a 10 on there. It's crazy, guys. After I lost all the weight, I went and bought a bunch of new shorts. And so I went from 2XL shorts to extra large and now large. I'm starting to wonder if like some of these larges are even too big. Like I feel like the shorts are starting to be like way too baggy on me and stuff like that. I know that the large boxers are way too big, that I'm going to have to do something about that. A bit behind on your progress. I know you hit your goal. Are you continuing to go down or stop and maintain? So I am continuing. So I started another 30 Days of Perfection last Monday. So today's day 11 of the new 30 Days of Perfection. So I got down to the lowest was 205.8. So I've lost 97.2 pounds total so far. So I'm still grinding. I want to get down to like 200, 195, something like that, and just be absolutely shredded. So I want to try to get down to like 10% body fat, like is my ultimate goal. What's up, Maximus? How you doing? How's the streak going? What streak? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. All right, guys, let's do this third set. Oh. That's all she wrote. Oh, the perfection. It's going great, man. So today's day 11. I've done my normal cardio. I've worked out normal. My diet has still been extremely clean. I'm down. So I started it at 214.8, and I'm down to 206.2 as of this morning. So 206.2 as of this morning. And so what is that like? And at my lowest, I was like 205.8, which was yesterday. So, but again, water weight fluctuates a couple pounds each day. So I wasn't overly upset. You need some abs? Okay, bro, you're right. I do. I'll continue working on that. I'll lose these last 10 to 15 pounds so I can have, an 8-pack instead of a 4-pack. But I got you, boo. I'm working on it. Guys, we got 9 of y'all lovely folks in here. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. I truly appreciate that. Yeah, you need to start trying out different cuts of pants, shorts, and decide. Well, I feel like this size here is where I can function. Like this would be like a base size functioning without cutting more. So this I feel like is like my best size just to walk around every single day. I'm going to continue to try to cut up. I'm going to continue to try to cut down another probably 10 pounds and just see what I can get my body fat percentage down to. But I think this here, about 205 to 210, maybe even 215, is where I think I could function decent without being just pushing, like being uncomfortable every single day. So, I mean, in order to continue pushing my weight down, I got to be between 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day and then continue pushing this to where, like, if I want to up it to like 25 to 3,000 calories a day, I can then kind of maintain around like 210, 215. How tall am I? I am 6'3". All right, so up next I'll do I think dumbbell curls. So I think we'll start out with the 35s today, see how those feel. Keep going. Thanks, One-ish. I appreciate that. Guys, keep tapping that screen. I just turned my other phone on, so give me just a second. See what's going on everywhere else. Probably should put my shoes on. I always forget to put my shoes on because I like to work out in just my socks because I'm in my basement. But after I smashed my toe the other day, I need to put my shoes on so I don't do that again because that sucked. Just walking around with a broken pinky toe. So give me just a second, guys. I'm going to throw my shoes on real quick. All right. Thanks, Bunny Mouse. Appreciate that. How do I get my wife's boyfriend to stop bullying me? Well, first of all, maybe you're into that shit. Maybe you like it. Maybe the question is instead of how to get her to stop, him to stop bullying you, maybe it's how do you get to play along? Maybe it's your thing. Maybe this is your stick. Maybe he's got money, he's going to pay half your bills, and maybe it takes half your stress away. Life's about choices. What was your ab workout? I want to try it. So Maximus, I'm actually going to do abs tonight. So if you hang around tonight or hang around for a little bit, I'm going to do abs here at the end. So just bear with me. All right. I'll go up to 40s next time. I almost fell over, guys. Good Lord. How tall am I? I am 6'3". So 6'3", 6'2" and a half, 6'2" and 3/4, I guess. Really, depending on what convenience store I'm walking out of. Anywhere between 6'1" and 6'5", because those stickers are always messed up. So kind of all just depends. How's everybody doing today? Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, guys. Got a work text message. Guys, anybody in here a Tigers fan? You guys see McGoings, the rookie for Detroit? His first game had 4 hits, 2 doubles. Then he had, 2 or 3 RBIs? That's what's up. You're waiting for 10 p.m. What happens at 10 p.m.? Looking like as a 6'3" guy is huge. Can you tell? See, and that's the thing is, Maximus, I feel like I'm tiny. I posted a video the other day about that. I feel tiny. And it's funny because I'm so used to walking around like this massive just unit of a human being. I walk into the bar and I'm one of the biggest guys there, and just people tend not to mess with me because when you're walking around 300 pounds, people just tend not to mess with the 300-pound guy that's muscular. And now that I'm just barely 205, 206, I just feel tiny, and so it's just I was very, very self-conscious. I was looking in the mirror the other day. I was getting ready for work. I'm like, dude, bro, you tiny. And sometimes it really, really bothers me. And then other times, it is what it is. I don't know if it's a body dysmorphia thing. And, but yeah, I feel ultimately tiny. Biceps, triceps, and forearms. All right. Thanks, Diabolical. I appreciate that, man. All right, let's go to, we'll move up to 40s. We got 4, or we got 12, but we definitely cheated in the last 2. Are you going to do forearms in a bit? I also want to try those exercises. Yeah. So Maximus, I'm going to do, so I've done 6 sets of biceps. So we did straight bar, 4 sets of straight or easy bar curl. We'll do 4 sets of hammer curls. Then I'll go into tricep push downs, then skull crushers, and then I'll move into, I'm going to have to start speeding up the process because definitely going a little bit slower than I should be. And then we'll move into skull crushers, then we'll go into forearms, then abs. So I probably won't do a full hour of cardio just because abs will take 30 minutes by itself. So we're gonna start pushing the process with everything. Take about a minute break in between and really start speeding things up. Well, my work chat is blowing up right now. It's crazy. I'm starting to get like striations here in the shoulders and in the chest. Like, I've never had this a day in my life before. I've always been like a fat kid. So having that is pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got 9. Do you notice your veins in your biceps? A little bit. Like I can notice like here, where I really start to notice my veins more now that I've lost the weight is like in my forearms. Again, that's something I've never had my entire life. So like I notice way more, I guess you could see it here now that we talk about it. Like you could see the vein here. And then I could start to see the veins really in my forearms, especially once I do forearms here in a little bit. Chest looks immaculate, dog. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you double tap that screen. Hit that like button. I would truly, truly appreciate that love and support. So we've got 8 likes. Let's see if we can pop that up to 10. So guys, I can't remember. I think we did, so I did 4 sets of easy, and then I did basically 2 sets this way. And now I want to do 2 sets of like hammers because it hits the biceps a little bit different. So I'm going to do 2 sets of hammer curls. I think my next set, I'm going to try to do them together and see how that feels. So, and I'm trying to do like progressive loads. So anytime I can get 12, I'll move up weight. So every time I get to 12 of anything, I'm going to move up weight. So that's the plan with that. I don't even know why I try to go live on TikTok. For whatever reason, TikTok basically shadow bans me. And like, I'll have nobody that pops in. Like, in 15 minutes, I have 3 viewers, which is just nuts. Like, I can understand nobody watching, but like, just having 3 viewers total is just stupid. But it's funny, I got my ADHD kicked in. I didn't even mean to go live on there. I meant to actually go live on Facebook. Biceps, tricep, forearms, and abs. Not forearms. Forearms and abs. I quit drinking soda, but I started eating more cookies and having more ice cream and sweets. I think I messed up. Yeah, that definitely, you did not help yourself at all. Because that completely defeats the purpose. If you're trying to cut up and then you just end up just eating more of other poor stuff. So, correct. All right, we're going to really cheat on these last couple because I want to get at least a couple more. All right, next up we're going to move over to skull crushers. So, how much weight do you use for biceps curls? So for those ones right there, those are 40-pound dumbbells. So I tried the 30s. Those were kind of light. I moved to the 40s because basically right now with the progressive overload, I'm specifically trying to get minimum of 8, but anytime I get to 12, I'm going to add weight. So anytime I get more than 12 or 12 reps, I'm going to increase the weight. So trying to continue pushing, putting on a little bit more size with everything I've lost and all the weight I've lost. Trying to put on a little bit more size definitely is going to be a problem. But at the same time, I'm trying to cut out the last 10 pounds of fat that I have in me. So I'm really trying to flirt with the line of like what's possible, or I should say impossible. So that was just a warm-up set, so don't be yelling at me. What's up, beautiful? So, first set of triceps is always warm-up. How's everybody doing today? You guys still kept it? Has anybody kept their New Year's resolutions? So, I've kept 2 of my 3. So my New Year's resolutions basically was I wanted to continue losing weight and get down to 10% body fat, which I'm getting pretty close to that. I wanted to become a millionaire by the end of the year. I'm getting pretty close to that. And then I wanted to read 1 book per month, and I've read like a half a book, and we're like almost into the 4th month of the year, so I'm way behind in that one. Not saying I can't do it, but we are definitely behind. We got 8 of y'all beautiful folks on. Not if everybody hasn't double tapped that screen, hit that like button. I need 2 of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button to give us 10 likes for the live, and then head up and then tap that subscribe button. I would truly, truly appreciate it. Danny, is there a glare? Like, it looks like there's like a really bad glare over here, and it's driving me crazy. Like, it's not as bad, I guess, if I do that. Okay. Oh, all right. So again, I got 12 of that exercise, so I'm going to continue adding weight. So I did, 90 plus 50, 140. So 140 for 12. So we'll add a little bit more weight for the next set. Continue going. So did 4 sets of easy bar curls, 2 sets of basically standard dumbbell curls, and then we went to 2 sets of hammer curls. So just trying to do a little bit of both. And gonna finish triceps with, well, we'll do 4 sets of tricep push downs and then move into skull crushers. I cleaned up my diet for the last 4 months, and I've lost 25 pounds. Working on straight training now so I don't turn into a twig. Yeah, John, so this is where I always encourage people to lift heavy. Like, the best thing you can do is lift heavy weights. Like, all too often, especially women, they have this theory that they're going to pack on way too much muscle. It is hard to put on muscle. It is incredibly hard to put on muscle. So lift heavy, especially if you're going to do your three main lifts like deadlift, bench press, squats. Lift heavy sets of 4, and then all your accessories lifts after that. Do sets of like 8 to 12. So I just recently did some learning on some progressive overload. So right now I'm trying to do everything sets of 8 to 12. Every time I get to 12, I'm going to add weight, and then so I'll keep going, and then as I continue to be able to do more reps, I'll continue adding weight. So if you guys constantly see me adding weight, it means I got to 12 and it's time to add. So Barely got 8 there. 8 was no joke. That was hard. Thanks for the knowledge, man. Yeah, absolutely, John. Especially like if you're trying to put on muscle, the 2 most important exercises you need to make sure you're doing is squatting and bench pressing. Like deadlift is nice. You can put on a lot of size with it. It does help. But it's also a very risky exercise. It's also a very injury-prone exercise if you don't do it right. If you don't have the right equipment, you don't have a belt on, you can hurt your back. Like if you're not, dropping your butt back, hinging at your hips, really sitting down with it. Then none of that, but you either got to have like squat socks on, pants on, something like that, because the bar should scrape up your shins basically. So it's very specific on how you need to do it. Keep up the gains, YouTube Shorts. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Guys, when we did get up to 10 likes for the live, I truly appreciate that. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are inching so close to 5,000 subscribers. I would love to get there by the end of next week. So double tap that screen, hit that like, head up, hit that subscribe button. Once you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that alert button also. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Whew. I'm almost wondering, that last set I barely got 8. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't have added weight because I got 12 and then 8. It's a pretty big drop. I only added 10 pounds. So, all right, let's see what happens here. All right, we got 8. It was a struggle, but I got 8. If I want to lose 96 pounds like you this year, I'm not tracking my nutrition. Should I get... I mean, here's the thing is I don't track my nutrition. I just know what to eat. So because I eat the same thing every day, I don't have to track it. Like, I eat roughly the same meals every day. I call it my TISM food. Because how many people for 17, 18 months can eat the exact same meals almost every single day, right? Very few people could eat it. So, but because I do my protein shake in the morning with black coffee, I then do rice, chicken, and broccoli for the next 2 meals. I then do the same meal at night of like eggs, egg whites, cottage cheese, and some fruit. So I've eaten the same thing for like the last 17 months, and that's how I've been able to lose the weight. So I've lost 97 pounds in the last 18 months, all natural, no GLPs, no testosterone, no roids, no nothing, just straight up hard work and dedication. That's tough. Same meals every day. Do I ever have a cheat day? So Jay, again, throughout this process, I've had good weeks, I've had bad weeks, I've had good months, I've had bad months. So over the 17 days of like Christmas, I took 17 days off from work. I ate whatever I want for those 17 days. I lived my best life. I ate pizza and cookies and cheeseburgers and cereal and donuts, and so lived my best life. And so normally, if I'm just trying to eat healthy, like throughout this process, I usually do 6 to 13 days of perfection of where I don't cheat on it. And then I'll give myself an entire day to cheat. I don't just do cheat meals, I do cheat days. Because I think cheat meals are stupid because you're not going to get everything you want in one cheat meal. So in a cheat day, like I'll have coffee with creamer, some French vanilla creamer because I really enjoy that. And then I'll do like a donut for breakfast, or I'll do maybe like a skillet. And then like I'll do something smaller for lunch. And then I'll usually take my wife and kids out to eat, and we'll go to like a buffet, and we'll pick out like some Chinese food, or like last time we went to the Golden Corral, I had 3 pieces of carrot cake, a salad, and a bunch of, I made sure to get 70 to 80 grams of protein in. And so like I'll do it every so often, but for right now I'm in what I call the 30 days of perfection, and during these 30 days, no cheat meals whatsoever, no sugar, no candy, no extra bullshit. So it's 100% fat burning weight loss mode. So I started this last Monday. Today is day 11 of the 30 days of perfection. So I technically still have the rest of tonight and then 19 more days I have to be perfect for. And so far, like when I weighed myself Monday morning, I was 214.6. This morning I was 206.2. So my goal is to continue pushing that and to get down to like 195. black coffee and how much protein first thing. So YouTube, I buy the 10-pound bags by Synth 6 by BSN, and I do the double chocolate. I do 2 scoops, so it's right around 400 calories and right around, I think it's 48 grams of protein. And so I drink black coffee in the morning, and then I drink half of my protein shake at 10, and then I do my other half of protein shake at noon, and then I usually eat my first meal at like 1:30. But anymore, I haven't been hungry. It's been really weird lately. Been struggling with like some increased anxiety and stuff like that, so I haven't been eating normal. So like I didn't drink my protein shake until about 11:30 today. I drank half of it. I drank the other half around 1, and then I ate my first meal at 2, and then I ate my second meal about 5:30. So it pushed everything back. So I get up for work at 7 and then kind of leave, and it's just kind of how it's been. I went to Golden Corral too, bro. I'm still eating good. I was mad I couldn't eat sweets. That's the thing, but if I'm gonna go out to eat, I'm gonna go all in because that's what I want to do. So I only go out to eat if I can eat whatever I want. Do you take tests, impressive physique for your age? Nah, man, I'm 100% all natural. I don't take any additional supplements. Like I only take C4 pre-workout, and I take I take C4 pre-workout, and I take protein shakes. I do. I buy the 10-pound bags. Usually I buy them off of Amazon because you can get like the 10-pound bag. I think they're like $95. But again, a 10-pound bag is like 90 servings. So 90 servings lasts me about a month and a half. Sometimes a little bit longer if I don't use it as often. So usually, probably a bag probably lasts me about 2 months. So again, when you add up like the meal replacement, it's basically $1 per scoop. So like it's $2 for breakfast. Where can you get breakfast for $2? What's up, Sam? How you doing, brother? Sorry, what's the name and size? It's called Synth 6. It's by BSN, and I buy the double chocolate, and that's what works for me. So I usually buy it off Amazon. I'm actually part of a program that auto delivers it. I think it's every so often, so I get a discount because I'm on the auto deliver. So I had my C4 auto delivered, and my pre-workout and my protein auto delivered. Yes, you do every 2 months. So yeah, so my stuff's on auto deliver every 2 months. All right, guys. Ugh. That's a first. Ugh. Let's try this again. I can honestly say I've never done that before, guys. Whew. 97 pounds is very impressive. Keep it up, the good work. I watched you. It's motivating. I've also tried to lose about 100 pounds. Question, what do I do about the skin that's loose? I'm very much bigger than you. So, man, so the skin sucks. Like, let me first of all tell you there, it's embarrassing. It's frustrating. I recently bought, about a month ago or 2 months ago, I bought like an oil with collagen in it. So when I started just doing like my stomach and like my lower back, like my midsection with the collagen stuff, but then more recently, I basically do from like here to here, all the way here, and then I can't reach my back. Like us bigger, like guys here, like I can't reach my back. So I've been doing this because I also started tanning too because I'm going to Florida here and I don't want to burn. So I've been putting it down. It really moisturizes your skin. I don't know if it's because I'm losing the fat here where I feel like the skin isn't as bad. I mean, you can still see it, like it's very loose. But I feel like it's not as bad as it once was here. So I don't know if it's naturally absorbing back in. I don't know if it's because I'm keeping it hydrated with the oils, or if I'm starting to lose more of my belly fat down here and it's overall starting to look better. So I don't know which one it is, but either way, like it's starting to look better. I'm not gonna lie. and like I'm not as subconscious about it, but it still sucks. Well, that escalated quickly. Looks like you need some weight clips. So first of all, only sissies use weight clips. Second of all, I have some. But now that I put the weight clips on there, watch me not be able to lift the weights because the extra, pound and a half is going to destroy me. How much have you lost total, Boston? I have lost 97 pounds total. So I was 303 when I started. I was in a size 44 pants. I was in a 2XL shirt, and now I'd probably fit in a medium shirt. I actually put on a youth large the other day. It was my kid's shirt. I got confused. That actually fit me. It was just a little short. And I'm into like a size 32 pants now. When that plate drops in your head, I feel you, man. All right. That's 9. Ugh. Hell yeah, brother. Good for you. Thanks, Boston. Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you double tap that screen, hit that like, and then head up and hit that subscribe. We are inching day by day to closer to 5,000 subscribers. I would love to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of next week. So once we get to 6,000 subscribers, you guys know I'm going to walk on stage and do an all-natural bodybuilding competition. So I am pretty excited about that. Again, I'd probably have to cut down to like 190 to be able to walk on stage if I had to guess. So I look this cut at like 206. I'm probably guessing like 190, lose another like 5 to 10 pounds of fat, and then you have to obviously dehydrate yourself to walk on stage. So when you first started this, were you more cardio, like treadmill, or just eating better and lifting? So Jay, when I started, again, the thing I'm going to tell you guys, lifting weights is more important than anything else you can do. Well, okay, I lied. Being in a calorie deficit is the most important. Lifting weights, putting on muscle is the best thing you can do if you're looking to lose fat. Because again, the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn while driving your car, while sleeping, while at work. So you want to put on as much muscle as possible, because then more muscles will eat calories while you're not doing workout things. And then you got to be in a calorie deficit, which means you're following a clean diet. And then cardio just helps burn additional calories at the end of the day. So for like me, my natural body at rest, and this is when I was bigger, I burned 2,000 calories. If I laid in bed and did nothing all day long, I would burn 2,000 calories per day. Now you add in natural movement at work, I'm close to 3,000 calories a day. And then you add in, I lift weights for an hour plus a day. Now I'm at 330 or 3,300, 3,400 calories I burned a day. So let's say 3,400. Then you add in an hour of cardio. Now that's an additional 500 calories. So now I burn 3,900 calories a day. And so you eat 2,000, you're at 3,900, which means you're at a negative 1,900 calories a day. Well, you got to burn 3,600 calories to lose a pound. So you're at 1,900, which roughly means I'll burn 3,800 calories every 2 days, which means I'll lose a little over a pound per day. Do that per week, you've lost 3 to 4 pounds a week. But for me, on average, it was usually about 2 to 5 pounds per week, depending on any given week. I'm trying to work on filling the side of my chest to complete the pec. So the side of your chest, you want to do pec decks or dumbbell flies. And then from here, I like to come underneath with flies. So use your cables, come up. So go wide and then come up together and touch. Like get that good squeeze and hold and then come back. And then dumbbells, get that really deep stretch here and then come back. I eat everything, but I walk 3 hours a day. Well, that works, Toto. Again, it's all simple about kcal in versus kcal out. You can eat more if you move more. I've been thinking a lot lately about quitting my job. Like if I quit my job and I go work for the Postal Service, hold on, I'm gonna pass out. Ugh, stood up too fast. Blood pressure tanked. Guys, it looks like I'm flying the Millennium Falcon in here. Like, oh, I'm going to hyperspace. Oh, crazy. Anyways, what was I saying? Anybody remember what I was saying before I started seeing stars? Well, I have no clue what I was saying. Whew. I really wish I could remember what I was just saying a minute ago, and I can't. That's going to drive me crazy. Huh. Oh, well, it must not be important. All right, guys, so I got one more set of skull crushers, and then after that, we're going to move into our forearm exercises. Guys, I'll be honest, I don't know what happened to the algorithm. Like, I used to have like 20 to 40 people like consistently on, and like the last week or so, it's been like 4 to 5. And it's part of the reason I haven't been streaming as much lately, just because there hasn't been as much interaction. And for me, like it's sometimes very taxing to try to continue being entertaining without having as many people on. Postal Service, thanks, John. Yes, so I thought about quitting my job so I can join the Postal Service and work for the post office. Think about that, guys. You guys get to deliver mail and you get to walk. You get your cardio in while at work. Like you're walking 15,000, 20,000 steps a day while being paid to do it. And so you get home from work and your cardio is already done. You lift weights and you go chill. Like you've done your cardio while being paid. Like I don't mind it being hot out. Like if it's hot out, cool. Like the snow will suck, but just dress warm and you'll be fine. But again, they pay well, and I keep losing you. I'm wondering if it's our internet in the basement. Is anybody else having a problem with it going in, with the internet going in and out? Ugh. No, it's all good for you, Sam? Okay. All right. Oh. All right, so next up we've got forearms. So we did 4 sets of easy bar curls, 4 sets of dumbbell curls, 4 sets of tricep pushdowns, and then 4 sets of skull crushers. So now we're going to move on to reverse curls. Let's hit those forearms, and then we'll go into seated reverse curls. So again, I got 12. So because I got 12, I'm going to do another one. Or I'm going to increase weight. If you're watching on Facebook, guys, make sure you say hi over there. How's everybody doing today? No, it's good. What up, Hence? How you doing? What up, Marsh? Do this crazy triceps, do I? I don't know. Like I still like my chest looks good. I feel confident about that, but everything else I just feel is tiny right now. Like it's probably just body dysmorphia from, you know, being 300 plus pounds to now just being, you know, small, tiny. I'm gonna get tattooed. It just says tiny like across my chest, because that's how I feel. Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly, truly appreciate that. All right, so that first one wasn't too bad. Basically, I just allow the weights to roll down into my fingertips and I curl it back up. And you guys can see, like, you guys can see the veins popping here and here. Like, you can see the veins start coming. Like, I've never had that a day before in my life. Australia in the house. What up, Gavin? How you doing, man? All right, guys. Let's hit this next set. And right after I hit the set, I'll see if the veins are popping. Alright, I got 10. Let's see. I don't know, I could start to see it like here and here. Like, I've never had those veins in my forearms before. Yes, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I would truly appreciate that. It has been a struggle in here today. But I feel pretty good. Like, again, I've never had bicep veins. I've never had like the striations in my shoulders. I've never had the striations here in my chest. I've never had like even a full 4-pack like stomach. Like, these are all things I'm super proud of. Like, I could feel like I could continue pushing it. Like, I feel like I got more I can achieve. But this is the best I've ever looked in my entire life. This is what happens when you lock in and you dedicate yourself to something for a long duration. You don't have to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to trip and fall. But the key is just to get up and get back at it and just to keep pushing yourself. And this is what happens. Like I said, I've had good days. I've had bad days. I've had good weeks. I've had bad weeks. I'm sorry if I say this wrong. Is it Misha? Misha with that clock. Thank you so much, Misha. I appreciate that. And again, please correct me on how to say your name. I truly, truly appreciate that gift. Thank you so much. That was absolutely awesome. I truly, truly appreciate that. All right, guys, let's get this third set in. Whew. Love the bicep veins. You have to open and close your fist first to pump for like 20 to 30 seconds. All right. Let's see. What up, Venom? How you doing, brother? All right. Okay. Y'all see that? Look at that, guys. Look at that. It was there. You haven't seen it. Guys, look at that. Got the full pump. Oh man, Venom, today kicked my ass. Work was absolutely super busy, but again, I'm getting caught up. I'm making money. I'm one step closer to retirement. So, I'm far from tiny. I don't know, I feel tiny. I'm gonna get myself a tiny tattoo here. But work's going really good. I'm actually gonna go this weekend. I'm gonna go look at another duplex, maybe a triplex, looking to buy another multifamily property, continue building my portfolio. I've stayed perfect on the diet, so I'm day 11. I'm on day 11 of the 30 days of perfection. I've maintained perfect on the diet. I've maintained perfect on working out and doing cardio. So like everything is on task of how it's supposed to be. Just keep swimming. Yep, that's exactly 100%. Just keep swimming. All right. All right. There's the other one. That's how you do it and make a difference. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. I have a stress ball at work. I think I'll get one of those where I'll really squeeze the stress ball, and then I'll see what I can get it to look like. Love being in that spot. Then that's kind of how I feel, man. Like I feel like, and it's funny. Like when I really sit down and think about it, like 25-year-old Brandon would be ecstatic at 39-year-old Brandon. 30-year-old Brandon would be ecstatic, and it's just like because I keep raising the bar and I keep elevating the bar and I keep elevating the expectations. And when you do that, so like 25-year-old me would have been happy here, right? Well, then and then like I elevated the bar, and this was 30-year-old expectation. Then this is 35 years. And like, so if I would have kept down here with where I'm at now, like I'm so far ahead of the game, but because I keep raising the bar, I keep raising the expectation, and I keep raising what's expected to be happy. 95 to shit, probably 99% of the population would be extremely ecstatic to be at where I'm at in life. Like right now, on pace to retire at the age of 45, almost a net worth of $1 million. Like I've lost a shit ton of weight. Like everything's going in the right direction. But for me, I just seem to never be happy because the bar just keeps moving. And I don't even know if it's a prime. It's just continue chasing greatness. Like I just want to leave a lineage behind for my family, so my family will never have to struggle again. Like my kids won't have to struggle. My kids' kids won't have to struggle. My kids' won't have to struggle because I grew a business that's going to live on forever, essentially. Like I can't pass down my health. I can't pass down like how I look. I can pass down a business that I've worked my ass off to grow. Now, but along the same line, what I can pass down is discipline and dedication, and teach my boys how to do the same things I'm doing. Being able to make, good choices and take care of yourself. And so, again, I felt like I've started to instill my healthy habits with my kids after really being like not the best positive role model for a several year duration. It's always the pursuit, not the attainment. 100%. Says I'm too skinny. Maybe. I might be. I'm tiny. But at the same time, I'm still strong as hell. Like, I'm still arguing. Most rooms I walk into, I'm still the strongest guy in the room. So, I told my boss the other day, I was joking around with her. Like, imagine being big as shit and just jacked, strongest guy at work, and still be bossed around by, somebody that's like 125 pounds, 130 pounds. I was joking with her the other day. I'm like, technically, I'm in charge now. Like, I am now the strongest person that works here, which i.e. means I am now officially in charge. She did not find me as funny as I found me. Because I'm fucking hilarious. Guys, we are 1 like away from 20 likes from this live. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly, truly appreciate that. We've got our last set of forearms, and we're going to move into abs. All right, Danny, do you want to come here and help me tie my abs? I'd appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm going to mute this for a second because I'm going to go use the bathroom. All right, guys, so Gavin, if you're still on, I would highly encourage you to go over to my YouTube channel, Fitness by Brandon, as I'm going to log off here because I'm going to need to use this phone to time it. So appreciate that. All right, guys, let's lower this down. All right, Maximus, if you're still on. So, you're going to lift one leg up. It's going to be between your ankle, just above your ankle, and you're going to hold. Normally, you do 30 seconds on each side. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm going to try to do 45 seconds on each side. So, I will start, and you just crunch and hold. So you hold your shoulders up, and you hold your leg up. And then halfway through, you're going to switch to your other side. Sam, you're going to do abs with me? All right, let's go, brother. All right. Three, two, one, and switch. What's not true? So when I started doing these, I think I was literally doing 20 seconds on each side. As I've progressively gotten stronger, I had to do things to continue pushing myself to make it more difficult. So obviously, I went from 40 seconds to now, I do a minute and 30 seconds, 45 seconds on each side. So it makes it obviously significantly harder. In 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Whew. Did a minute and a half, take a 30-second break, and then we'll hop right back on it for the next set. So let's see if we can get the abs to really pop here after doing our abs today. So I think the last time, well, what's today? Last time we did abs, I think was Monday. I think I did abs Monday, took Tuesday off. Wednesday I was at work, and today's Thursday. Yeah, so Monday was the last time I did abs. I don't know how you talk while doing it. I can barely breathe. Well, Sam, I've been doing it a lot longer, and you see how much cardio I do. So my cardio is pretty decent. I'm actually excited for the weather to get a little bit nicer. I'm going to sign up for a Tough Mudder. So I am going to sign up for one of those events. So when it starts to, I think when it's not rainy and it's above probably 50 degrees outside, I'm going to start running outside. Ugh. All right. And go. Wait, hold on. And go. Guys, we need one of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support. Let's see if we can get up to 20 likes. I would truly, truly appreciate that.
Hold down here.
Three, two, one, switch. Oh, this one's gonna burn all the way. This sucks. Every ounce of this hurts. This is miserable. Running, that sounds dangerous. Oh, yeah. Feel the burn. It's like gonorrhea. You get to keep saying given. What? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that was miserable. Every minute of that sucked.
Right, we did it.
Oh, yeah, then I gotta use the abs to get up. All right, the thing is about the next exercise that's the best is that you actually get to use your lower back and not your abs. So you could kind of get right back into it. What up, Nastya? What up, Davey?
Hold on.
A minute and a half.
45 on each side.
45 on each side. All right, are we ready, Sam? And let's do right leg, left arm. What up, random? All right, let's go. What up, Viva?
Your chest is really getting color.
Thanks for that like. Whoever got that, we're up to 20 likes, guys. I truly appreciate that. Ugh.
10 seconds.
Switch. Thanks for ever hit that like button. I appreciate you. Guys, this is a big part of doing your core. A lot of people skip their lower back and the body builds symmetrically. So if you want to build your abs, you got to build your lower back. If you want to build your biceps, you got to build your triceps. Same thing with your quads or your quads and your hamstrings. Everything goes together. Everything wants to be symmetrical. So if you're going to work out your abs, make sure you work out your lower back. Oh, goodness gracious.
4,
3, 2, 1. Oh.
Start doing yoga.
All right, we ready? 3, 2, 1. Same thing. I should be able to draw a straight line down from the top of my hand all the way down to my heel. You're putting all the weight in the front of your palm and in your lower back. Oh. You gotta be able to
Switch.
I was gonna say.
You were at literally 46 when you said that.
Sometimes the hard part is hold my arm up because it puts a lot of pressure
Yeah.
on your shoulder.
Well, you always do this after arm day too.
Well, because I definitely don't have energy after leg day. Ah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon what?
So I'm just going to start calling now when I start to see stars. And
Oh,
everything
when
goes
your
blurry.
blood pressure tanks, but that's going to be code word now, Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, when my blood pressure tanks and I start seeing stars. Code word, Millennium Falcon. Another day, another pre-recorded thing. Okay, buddy, do you need a hug? You and me. And me and you.
Who says this is pre-recorded?
Da 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 da. So happy together. All right, guys. Sure, buddy. This is AI. Bro, your mom is AI.
Oh! Got your own little turn slot over here.
All right.
Get a microphone, just mic drop behind you.
You ready?
Hold on.
Let's do 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Feeling adventurous,
So-
aren't you?
90 seconds. Sam, what did we do last time? Do you remember?
I think you were shooting for 1:30, weren't you?
God, 50-year-old man. I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings now? Now you're gonna go to insults. I hurt your feelings. Tell me when I'm close. Like, are we here? Did I give you too much credit to start? You upset at your mom's basement? I'm sorry. All right, let's do 1 minute and 10 seconds.
All right.
I thought it was 1 minute and 30.
feel like that's really adventurous.
All right, let's do a minute
15.
and 20 seconds.
Ready?
All right, minute and 20 seconds. You ready?
Very adventurous today. Go. I need to read the comment.
Nico, are we good? We trucing, buddy? It wasn't that deep. See, I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. My bad, bro.
Puppies, no.
Let's start again. Maybe we can be friends. I'm sorry. What's your favorite color? Mine is North Carolina blue. Real talk though. North Carolina blue. Like that, baby blue color. It's very pretty.
Well, we're halfway done. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! I could feel it all in my biceps and my shoulders trying to hold myself up. You can let them down here so they're not acting a fool. You can let them down here if you want so they're not up there scratching at the door.
I'm still mad at Bella. So.
All right, guys. So we got 3 more sets to stir the pot. Yeah, I think we were doing 60 seconds. I could have easily did another 10 seconds.
Go.
I easily could have did another 10 seconds. Like with my abs, it was fine. The hardest part with this is holding myself up with my shoulders. My biceps have to do a leg day. All right. So we went. All right, which way? Did I go this way?
Yep.
So I gotta go this way.
Yep.
All right.
Are we doing 120 again?
120.
Are we doing
Well,
120?
minute 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Back to back. Ready? Set. Go. No, keep it down, Bowser. Nobody loves you. Doing good. Keep it up.
Bella, move.
Stay back. Come on.
Where are we at?
24 seconds.
Oh,
It's close.
the burning in my shoulder.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Jiminy crickets. It's the burning in my shoulder trying to hold myself up. It's just like the bee's knees. Like it hurts. Hurts so good. I'm gonna get some water real quick, guys.
Oh. Bowser. Go find Daddy. Where's Dad? Go find him. Go get him.
He's an 80-pound lap dog.
I can't wait to take him on Wednesday and see how much he officially weighs.
You guys see this? Look. 80-pound lap dog. Ben. Must be awesome to have someone go through this journey with you. It is, man. And Ben, what if I told you she does all my meal prep for me? That the only thing I cook for myself most nights is my protein shake in the morning, and most nights I make my own eggs. But once in a while, she'll help out with that. Probably, what would you say, 70-30? But she does all of my meal prep for rice, chicken, and broccoli for me. So I don't have to worry about that. Doing great. Thanks, Surfboard. Appreciate that, man. All right.
Bowser.
So we are now going to do stir the pot, side to side, minute and 20 seconds, or the best we could do. Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate that. My shoulders are on fire.
Okay, you only got 30 seconds left. 20 seconds.
Oh,
15 seconds. Finish it strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
oh my gosh, I cannot feel my arms at all. Whew. Thanks, guys, for all those likes. I appreciate that. Guys, we need 4 more likes. Let's see if we can get up to 30 likes for this live. I would truly, truly appreciate that. What up, Smile? How you doing, man? My arms are on fire. I feel like we should just go right into the next one. Just, you know,
Maybe your arms just go numb eventually.
yeah, like my shoulders, like look at the striations and stuff there. They just, you can see it hardcore like back here now. All right. All right, this is the hardest one of the 3, so I don't know why I saved this for last, but let's go.
I think because it truly tests your strength.
All right.
That's what we're doing, okay?
Boss man, yesterday wasn't my rest day. Yesterday I worked like a 13-hour day, and so I didn't get home till late, so I didn't work out all yesterday. That's great. I just me doing all of my meal prep and trying to hit my protein goals a day. That's awesome, Ben. That's my I eat about 200 grams of protein a day and anywhere between 2,000 to 2,200 calories per day. Oh yeah, boss man. The dogs are used to me now. But as you can see, the big one over there, this one over here, like the biggest one, the male, you know, the one that's supposed to be the boss is up there just laying on mom's lap because he's just a big ass baby. Mind you, the female, the one right here, Bella, this one here, she's the alpha of the pack. She's in charge.
I don't know if she's in charge.
She's 100% the alpha of the pack. Because when she actually gets pissed, Bowser just lays down. Like he doesn't even try to do anything. Like they're fine. But when Bella gets mad, he lays down and just says, yes. Hi, baby girl. All right, you ready? Hi, pretty girl. You so pretty. You so pretty.
Okay, minute 30. No.
Let's do, because I don't know if I can hold myself up. So let's do,
You're gonna do 30 seconds on each?
no, let's do a minute, and let's do 70 seconds. So a minute and 10 seconds, so 35 seconds on each side. I'm rich, Roberto? Maybe a little bit. All right. 35 seconds each side. You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you for whoever gave that 30th like. I appreciate you. Bailey. Bailey.
What is it? Bailey, come here. Come here. Switch. Turkeys. Okay, I don't know you. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. We can definitely do a minute and 20 seconds next one.
And then 20 next, maybe 40
Yeah.
seconds each time.
Yeah. So a good app.
Did you go back and forth?
I can't do it with my toe. It's so broken. So you can just, if you're looking for like a good app, I use ChatGPT. It'll give you your calories for whatever you're eating. Just enter it in there like a 4-ounce burger, 4-ounce chicken, like things like that. If you're looking to guesstimate all your stuff, for a good app, I've used in the past, it's on this phone. I don't have it on this phone. I forget what it is. I'd have to look on my other phone. Yeah, so that baby toe's just been broken for forever, Sam, and it still hurts like hell. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's go. You want to try to do it with me?
No,
No? You don't want to come work out with me?
I've gone.
So what? You want to try to do a side plank?
I've got.
Okay, come on.
Without Billy.
So you're going to put your arm out like this, and you're going to rotate to your side. When Mom says go, you got to rotate to the other side, okay? Move, guys. Move, okay? Bowser, move. All right. No, you're going to be on your side like this. So like this. And then you're going to rotate over like this. Okay, ready? All right. And just hold.
Oh,
Just try to lift yourself up. Do the best you can.
Good job, buddy. Just like that.
Good job.
Bailey.
Bailey, about knock me over.
That's what she keeps doing for me. No, I can't.
You can do it, babe.
Where
You
we
ready?
at?
I keep getting there.
Switch.
Bailey, stop. Go lay down. Go.
Oh. My arm.
My arm's not even on the mat. It's digging in the floor.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, good. You're a pain in the butt, Missy. You're a pain. You make everything more difficult. Luckily, you're cute as shit.
All right. You
All
guys
right.
ready? All right, Mom.
I got to pee real quick. All right, guys.
Up the stairs. Go. 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 Go.
All right, guys, I'm gonna mute again. Let me use this bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna hop on the treadmill. All right, guys. Let's move this yonder. Okay. Ugh. My legs are absolutely killing me from leg day yesterday. Or no, I did legs. When did I do legs? I did legs Tuesday. Hold on. I don't like where that's at all. Let's try this again. There we go. That's better. All right. So we did 4 sets of easy bar curls. We did 4 sets of dumbbell curls. We did 4 sets of tricep pushdowns, 4 sets of skull crushers, 3 sets of reverse curls, and then another 3 sets of forearms. So what is that, 16 and 12, and then we did about 30 minutes worth of abs. So we've been live for an hour and 30 minutes. Now we'll finish up with the cardio. So we'll get a minimum of 30 minutes and then kind of see how we're feeling today. So let's get at least 1 minute, or at least 30 minutes of cardio. So I don't know if I'll stream that long. Just kind of all just depends how chat is. My arms are definitely killing me, guys, from trying to hold myself up like that. Whew. All right. I'm excited to weigh myself tomorrow because normally the day I take off from the gym, which was yesterday, like my rest day, I usually always gain a little bit of weight, plus a lot of inflammation from the day after leg day because my legs are super sore. So tomorrow or the next day, I should have about a pound. I'll lose about a pound of weight or so. So I wouldn't be surprised like tomorrow if I wake up at like 205.5 or 205 tomorrow, which would be pretty exciting again. Anything under 205.8, or no, yeah, I think 205.8 is the lowest I've been so far, or 205.6, something like that. So if I can drop below that, then it'll be the best I've been at so far, which would be a huge win. What's up, Jackie? Or Jack? What's up, man? How's it going? I can't ever see that name. Is it Thea? Thea? How's it going, man? We absolutely crushed biceps, triceps, abs, and forearms so far. So I've already been at this workout for an hour and a half. I went from 225 to 184 in the last 13 months. Thygo? Is it Thygo? I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. Guys, if you're new in here, make sure you hit that follow button. I would truly appreciate that. Andre, looking good, man. Thanks, Andre. I appreciate that, buddy. Things are going well. Yes, Thygo. Thank you for taking the time to explain that to me. So, what are we at? About, today's day 8, 9, 10, 11. Today's 11 of 30 days of perfection. So I've already lost, what is it? Almost 9 pounds in the first 11 days of the 30 days of perfection, which has been absolutely amazing so far. So I've been extremely happy with that. I cannot wait to continue pushing down. I want to get down to like 200, 195, get down to 10% body fat. And then when I'm done with the 30 days of perfection, I'm going to do a DEXA scan and try to see what my actual body fat percentage is. So the local college here does it. So I think either tomorrow or early next week I'm going to get that on the books so I can get a DEXA scan done to actually see what my body fat percentage is versus how much of this is like the extra skin and stuff from like the weight I've lost. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate that. How's it going, Tom? Tom says, great chest. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. This is what happens when you lift heavy. So for chest day, I always do 12 sets of press exercises, 4 sets of 4 heavy, and then I go into 4 sets of 12, another 4 sets of 12, and then I usually do 3 sets of flies of like pec deck, and then another 3 sets of 12 of like underneath cables. So a total of 18 sets, but always the key is 12 sets of press exercises. The only thing I do consistently every single week is 4 sets of 4 heavy on flat, and then I rotate the rest of the exercises through. Hell yeah, man. I'm saying, today I'm 12%. When I plug it into ChatGPT, it tells me I'm anywhere between 12 to 14% right now, is what ChatGPT guesstimates it at. So, Probably, if I had to guess. I just started lifting. I want to get a big ass. Want a big ass and a big chest? Well, squats. Squat heavy, bench heavy. Throw some deadlifts in there once in a while. I would encourage you. You're going up in weight class every week. I'm telling you, the 3 most important exercises anybody can do is flat bench, squats, and deadlifts. So everybody's afraid to lift heavy, but if you want to grow, you got to push yourself. You got to continue pushing limits, and you got to lift heavy. How many meals do you eat a day, and do you take a multivitamin? So I eat 4 meals a day. Roughly each meal's got 50 grams of protein in it and a total of roughly 500 calories. And so, no, I don't take a multivitamin. The only supplements I take every day is I take C4 pre-workout before I lift weights, and I take a protein shake in the morning. So I don't take anything else. What up, James? How you doing, man? Are you a trainer? Jack, yes. So I was a certified personal trainer. I did it for several years. Realized I hated being a certified personal trainer. I did not enjoy it. It was not fun. It's very similar to being like a social worker, which my day job is social work. And you're begging people to do better. You're wanting people to do better. All too often people just feel better about paying you money without actually wanting to put in the work. So I quit doing personal training several years ago. It wasn't fun for me. It was too similar to my day job. So black shorts, yeah, I do have black shorts on today. And I'm actually starting to wonder if like these large shorts are too big. I might have to start buying medium shorts, which is wild to me. Never in my life did I think I'd be in medium shorts. I probably haven't been in medium shorts since like high school. What up, Rosie? Rosie, I always recognize your picture. I always love your oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I'm tired. I've been working out for like an hour and 40 minutes now. I always love your passion, like, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Good Lord. Energy, that's what I was looking for. I always love your energy. Keep that shit up. It goes a long way to be motivating. Like guys, I show up every day trying to motivate y'all, but you'd be surprised. There's certain people, when I see comments and stuff, I absolutely love it. It's massively motivating. I did jumping jacks, standing crunches, shoulder squat, shoulder press, shield jacks. Good job, James. That's awesome, man. Good for you. Keep it up. I'm telling you guys, losing weight's easy. You just have to be willing to do it. Like, it's just simply moving the body. Like, you can do it every different way. Literally run in place for an hour. You have unlimited free information on YouTube. Like, go watch any exercise video and do it for 30 minutes. And then just stop putting food in your mouth. It's that simple. I used to work in politics, and it was toxic. I gained so much weight from it, 16-hour days. So, Jack, my story is very similar. So, well, not with politics, but I was working 16-hour days, 30 days in a row, something like crazy amount of hours. Like, I just focused on growing my business. I started investing into real estate. Me and my wife currently own 13 rental units. I'm on pace to retire at the age of 45. But as a social worker, we don't make great base salary. So I worked overtime, I worked multiple jobs, and I just put as much energy into it. And so by doing that, I was drinking tons of energy drinks, coffee with creamer. I was eating tons of candy. I was going out to eat for fast food. I was basically doing whatever I could to survive while working 80 hours a week, 7 days in a row. And I was just miserable. So I was getting dopamine from eating poorly. And so now my business is up and running. My business is doing very well. And now it was like, damn, bro, like, you fat and you're ugly and you're a disgrace to your family. Like, it is time to lock in and do better for yourself. And that's essentially what I did. And since I did that, I've lost 97 pounds and I've kept on the muscle and I'm healthier. I'm a better example for my children. And I just want to kind of keep going. So I've learned from my mistakes in the past, from allowing myself to balloon up to 303. And I'll never allow that happen again. Like, if I gain 10, 15 pounds back, like, who cares? I can lose that in, a couple weeks. But I'll never be that big again. Like, I was an embarrassment. Like, I graduated high school at 181 pounds. And the fact that from high school to like 37, I allowed myself to gain 120 pounds. It's just wild. Yeah, my PT is 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I work multiple times. I feel bad for him. Yes, I work multiple jobs too. I was politics or. Yep, and that's what happens is you start doing all this stuff, and you don't realize the weight that you pack on. You were never a disgrace to your family. Yes, I was. Yeah, and I just basically gained a crap ton of weight. But again, I took my net worth from like 200K to just under $1 million in 4 years, and I'm on pace to retire at 45. So like, was it worth it? Absolutely, but I had to figure it out. And so now that I have it figured out, now that I've got my weight under control, now I got my health under control, I'm not on blood pressure medications or anything like that, like I feel a ton better. James, fun fact, that color you just posted is kind of close to my favorite color. Like my favorite color out there is like North Carolina blue. Like that baby blue color. I'm on my journey and I have lost 127 pounds since April of last year. Calorie deficit and cardio. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm telling you, it's that simple. Eat in a calorie deficit every single day and move your body more. Like your cardio doesn't have to be on the treadmill. It doesn't have to be running outside. It could be literally you take extra steps while at work. It could be literally you do extra laps around your car every single time you get out. It could be you park as far away as you can from your office and you walk in farther. It could be you take the stairs instead of taking the elevator. It's simply about moving your body more. The more you move your body, the more weight you're going to lose. So for me, when it gets a little bit warmer out in Michigan and it's not miserable, my steps at work will increase to 10,000. So I'll do 10,000 steps at work, and then I'll get whatever I get, on the treadmill and at home. So it's pretty easy. I was vaping and drinking on top of it too. I'm 1 week of quitting vaping, carbs cut down, on alcohol, got my control of my sleep, took control of my ADHD and my mental health. I protect my peace. Jack, so fun fact, I have ADHD and I have dyslexia, and my ADHD gets the best of me with anxiety quite a bit, and so I actually have my first therapy session Monday the 30th. So I had a pretty hellacious upbringing. Like I had a shit ton of trauma when I was younger, and never really processed it or dealt with it. So a couple weeks ago I had a really bad day. I won't go into details, but really bad day. And I was like, I've got to do something. I got to do something to get a hold of this. And at that day, my wife actually helped me get a hold of a therapist. Like I scheduled an appointment. I filled out all the paperwork like that next day. And my appointment's Monday. I was actually supposed to have it Wednesday yesterday, but I ended up working my other job too late, so I wasn't able to go. Casey, you cycle 10 to 20 miles a day. That's awesome. That's a lot of cycling. I park far away. I take the stairs where I can. I work retail sales managers now, and that's 10,000 steps a day, and I do portion control. Jack, that's what's up. It's really that simple. I'll say I have ADHD, and I'm on the spectrum. I feel like, hey, it's funny, Jack. I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum. My sister and several colleagues have told me that too. So, I mean, I guess that's why they call it a spectrum, because there's a whole range of things. You park far away too. I'm telling you, it's that simple. Like if I park at the back of the hospital, then it's 400 steps into the hospital and 400 steps out of the hospital. So it's really that simple. Guys, this phone here, or this one right here on Instagram, guys, is at 1%. So it could die anytime now. So don't be surprised if it just cuts off, because my phone's at 1%. So what up, Billy? How you doing, brother? I'm doing well today, man. Things are going extremely well. All right, guys, I appreciate the conversation. I have been on this treadmill for 16 minutes already. So I appreciate that. The better the conversation is, the quicker it tricks the brain, the easier it makes the cardio. it's literally a lifestyle change, and once you get used to it, you don't want it to change. And yeah, you're right. It does almost become an obsession. And I'm serious, because for like me, like the other day I bought Oreos because I thought they were these like super cool like Avenger Oreos, and they turn colors and stuff. So I bought them for my colleagues. I'm like, hey, I need you guys to try these because these look cool as hell. They're like, well, you just eat one. I'm like, no, I can't. They're like, well, why? I'm like, because I can't. It's against the rules. Like, it would break my brain if I had just one single Oreo. Like, I can't do it. And so it's just, it becomes like an obsession of like, this is what it is. But now if I have a cheat day, I'll smash a box of Oreos and not feel bad about it at all. But again, all my cheat days are fully planned and not impulse. So I fully try to control all of my impulses and schedule them out. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. Being a truck driver, I don't get much steps in per day. Only on my 30-minute break and my home time. I go to Planet Fitness on the road 5 days out of the week and home 2 days every week. Ben, I go to Planet Fitness too when I don't work out at home. So I did chest at Planet Fitness, and then I did legs at Planet Fitness Monday and Tuesday. And then Friday is going to suck because Friday I work my other job. So I will leave the house here at like 7:40. I get to work at like 8:30. I'll work 8:30 to 4:30. I go right to my other job and I work 8:30. I work 4:30 to I think either 8 or 8:30, and then I'll drive right to Planet Fitness, and I'll work out, I'll tan, and then I'll drive home, and I'll do cardio at home. So like my entire day won't get done until like 11 o'clock at night. So I'll go from 7 o'clock in the morning when I get up and start getting ready for work until 11 o'clock at night between working both jobs. Keep up the good work. You're doing great. Thanks, Casey. I appreciate you. Yeah, Ben, truck drivers have it really hard. I don't really have a good solution when people come out here as a truck driver. The only thing I encourage people is like if you have brakes and stuff like that, like try to do a video outside of like your truck. That's my best thing is like have a tablet, have your phone, and then do like a T25 or an Insanity like outside your truck if it's warm enough outside. Like that's my best advice for you. I've done weights 3 times a week until I tore my rotator cuff and displaced my bicep. Oh yeah, been there, done that. This rotator's partially torn. Had to rehab that. I messed up my shoulder for a while. I had to take some time off. I partially strained my quad. That one was fun. And I couldn't lift legs for 8 weeks. And I kept trying to push it and try to do it again. And I hurt myself. So. What up, Amir? How you doing, brother? Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you double tap that screen and hit that like button. Whew. We are 20 minutes in here. That's absolutely awesome, guys. And this is what I'm talking about. Again, obviously, the treadmill all guesstimations. So, 20 minutes in, I've roughly burned 165 calories. So that's 165 more calories you can eat if you choose to, without having the fear of gaining weight. So, the more you move your body throughout the day, the more calories you burn, the more food you can eat. And I don't know about you guys, but I like food. So, and I added rice, a couple of rice cakes at the end of the day. It's my sweet treat. So I'll do like 6 to 12 of like the jalapeno little ones, which is about 80 calories. And then I'll do one of the bigger ones of like either the chocolates or the caramels, which are 60 calories. So it's about an extra 140 calories at the end of the day of something that I just enjoy. That puts me at right around 21 to 2200 calories per day. So it kind of helps. It's really helped, especially towards the end of the day. Please shout me out. Do you need attention, buddy? I mean, sure. What up, Tucker? How's it going, brother? Rice cakes is your sweet tooth? Yeah, boss man. Have you ever had the chocolate rice cakes? Or like the cinnamon ones? Or not cinnamon, the caramel ones? The caramel rice cakes taste like, what are those, Snack Pops or whatever, that cereal. Blackberries and honey is your treat for the day. So Casey, I have at the end of the night, like I always do like my eggs with cottage cheese, and then I always do like blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, a pear. I always do some kind of fruit, and I always call that my candy at the end of the day. But for my rice cakes, I save them for about 15 minutes before I go to bed. So that way I have something to look forward to right before I go to bed. And I'll eat that and then go to bed, which prevents me from, you know, grabbing a candy bar or a piece of chocolate or anything like that. So, and I'm not gonna lie, the jalapeno rice cakes are fire. Like, they are delicious. Yeah, I had the Nuvia Twister arm trainer. I use that every night. And I bring my own meals from home so I don't eat all the truck food stops. Yeah, Ben, I do the same thing for me as a social worker. I spend all day in the community, and so 90% of the time I eat my food cold. So cold rice, chicken, and broccoli almost every single day. But again, I eat to nurture the body, not to... What's my favorite food? Well, probably pizza if we're talking about eating anything. But again, right now, like eating healthy, guys, I'm telling you, the jalapeno rice cakes aren't to be slept on. They are delicious. 100% delicious. Like, it's something I would eat not on a diet. Like, I think the jalapeno rice cakes are better than like the Cruncher kettle chips, like the jalapeno Cruncher kettle chips. But yeah, big fan of pizza. Pizza's delicious. Whew. All right, guys, there's 8 of y'all beautiful folks on. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, then head up and hit that subscribe. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Do you have a favorite cheat meal? So Ben, the way I do things, I don't do cheat meals. I do cheat days. So I'll like stay perfect for 7 days and have a cheat day, or I'll stay perfect for 13 days and then have a cheat day. And then in that day, I allow myself to eat whatever I want. And so the big thing for me is I like to do 2 things. I like to get up in the morning, have some coffee with French vanilla creamer, and just really relax. Like have 4 or 5 cups of coffee. And then I'll have some kind of breakfast. Normally I'll do a donut because I usually tend to, by that time, after eating clean for so long, I usually really start to crave like jelly donuts. Which again, I'm not even a big donut person, but that tends to be my craving. But as of now, I've actually made a list of things I'm going to have when I cheat on my diet. So far in that list is Ollie's cinnamon rolls. Apparently they're really good. And then I'm also having, I had Ollie's cinnamon rolls and Five Guys. Like I want a Five Guys burger. I haven't had that in a while. So that's something that's been on the list. I feel like there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. So I started a list for my cheat day. Last cheat day, I went to Golden Corral, and I had 3 pieces of carrot cake. That shit was delicious. I love carrot cake. Holidays are for cheat days. Casey, I took 17 days off over Christmas, and ate whatever I want. Like I was on vacation, took me and the family, we went out to eat. We kind of did whatever we want, and I enjoyed it. So like, when I started this whole thing, I told myself, I'm not going to miss all the family events. I'm not going to miss holidays. Like I'm going to enjoy myself. Whew. Carrot cake is one of your favorites. I love carrot cake. Carrot cake is my favorite cake, then followed by like German chocolate, but carrot cake is one of the things I crave also. So usually I always get a piece of carrot cake on my cheat day too, because I love it. We usually either go to like B-Dubs and we get like the queso and wings, or we go to Chinese buffets. Usually we go to a lot of buffets in like my cheat day, because then I can get a little bit of everything. Gonna figure out recipes that will make it more nutritious too. Nice. That'll be fun. Hello, what up, Romo? How you doing, man? Guys, I appreciate the conversation tonight. It really helps. Cheesecake is your downfall. It's funny, we did a whole conversation, I think last live or 2 lives ago, about like cheesecake and the whole purpose of like bodybuilders eating so much cheesecake. And basically it comes down to it's so calorie dense that if you eat a whole cheesecake, it's like 4,000 calories or something, like 2,000 calories in just a single cheesecake. And so they'll specifically do it for the calories. I was like, that's wild. Guess it's a good thing I don't really like cheesecake. Like, I think it's overrated. I mean, it's good, but it's not in the top 20 things I ever would really crave. You eat rice cakes for something sweet throughout the day? Nope, boss man, I save it just for the end of the night. So sometimes on the weekends I'll have a couple more just cause like I'm a little bit more lax in the weekends. So, cause I'm not working, but usually specifically I just save it for the end of the night. Like sometimes I'll throw an extra rice cake in if I need some calories. I'm feeling lightheaded or something like that, like I don't feel good. I'll throw in a little bit more. Sebastian, I'm not going to answer that. Dude, you come in here, you say one thing, bro, I didn't have a chance to answer it, and you ask if you're annoying. Like, come on, man. Unless you're saying homophobic or racist things, I don't really think anybody's annoying. Like, this is a supportive community here. My man says, hello, daddy. Well, that escalated quickly. I was 409 pounds at one time. Now I'm... So you've lost a shit ton. That's awesome. Congratulations. Keep it up. Like, that's awesome. Keep going to the gym to stay healthy. I started going to the gym to get healthy. I go to the gym now to get jacked. We're not the same. I have plain rice cakes and I put honey on them. Ben, buy the white cheddar rice cakes and then buy the white cheddar popcorn seasoning. Put that popcorn seasoning all over the top of it and go to town. It's like popcorn, but fucking delicious. I do that quite a bit. I love rice cakes, white cheddar rice cakes with the white cheddar seasoning on it. Delish. My man said, Daddy, Jim Spirit in here. I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, I got nothing, bro. I got nothing. Guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen. Hit that like button. We are 3 likes away for 40 likes for the live. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Guys, crazy. My phone over here has been on like 1% for like 15 minutes now. Absolutely wild. How do you feel about food quality? Like, are you farm to buy food? Nah, Angie. The reality is, losing weight is simply about kcal in versus kcal out. Like, yeah, obviously you want to try to buy quality food, but for me, I do a protein shake every morning. People will be like, that's terrible, do real food. Protein shake works for me. And then I do white rice, frozen broccoli. I buy frozen broccoli. And then we do like usually just like the big chicken things that you buy from like Meijer's or Walmart, like whatever's on sale. And then cook those every 3 to 4 days. So, and then I am lucky, my sister-in-law owns like 30 chickens or so. So I do get a lot of free eggs. But again, buying store-bought eggs, like who cares? And then I buy non-fat cottage cheese. And then some form of fruit. Who makes the white cheddar seasoning? It's popcorn seasoning. So you know like you go to the movies, you get popcorn seasoning. Like you can get like the cheddar cheese, white cheddar. You could do the ranch, but the ranch actually has 5 calories in it, which again isn't a lot. But the white cheddar and the cheddar cheese have 0 calories in it. So those are the 2 I tend to use. But all 3 of them are good. So it's just the standard popcorn seasoning. I put like when I make my eggs at the end of the night, I put popcorn seasoning on it. And it's delicious. Guys, what time is it? I'm trying to figure that out. It's got to be what, 9 o'clock? Looking jacked, I'm going to listen to you. Thanks, Angel. I appreciate that. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I try to live stream quite a bit of my workouts, but I also try to post quite a bit of motivational stuff. I'm not your typical gym bro when it comes to posting stuff. Like, I might post 1 or 2 times, a week about like showing me lifting weights or stuff like that. But it's more motivational stuff because you can find any gym bro out there that's going to post himself lifting weights and stuff like that. That's, I don't know, I feel like that's not really beneficial. Mine's more focusing on like I'm just a normal average dude that lost a shit ton of weight when I decided no longer wanted to be fat. So it's better to have white rice or brown rice because brown rice is way better for you. To be honest with you, it's a complex carb. White rice is a simple carb. I don't like the texture of brown rice, and it's very difficult for me to eat, especially because I can't warm it up. I have to eat it cold. So I do white rice over brown rice, but you're 100% right that brown rice is better. I've also been looking into maybe doing lentils. Lentils has roughly kind of the same, but it adds a lot. Lentils have quite a bit of protein in it, so look into lentils. They're also, lentils, like they only cook so much, so they're kind of crunchy. What's up, Santo? How you doing, man? So I do chicken breast, so boneless chicken breast, and like pre-season it, cook it, cut it up, so that way when it's like, my stuff's all pre-packaged, pre-measured out for like multiple days in a row. And so reach in the fridge, grab a meal, and just eat it. I can get everything that's in the bowl because it's already pre-measured. So my rice, I also, like when I cook the rice, I cook it in a rice cooker, and it's with usually some kind of seasoning in it, and then put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to help kind of break it up. Really, Hub? I never knew that. You need a nutritionist, bro. You sound dumb as fuck. Nathan, I want you to go sit in the corner and self-reflect, buddy. That's what I want you to do. Go sit in the corner and self-reflect. Boss man, I think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's almost like, maybe it is per serving, but yeah. Lentils have a significant amount of protein and they're pretty cheap. So if you're trying to ball on a budget, lentils are pretty good for you. You're right, Nathan. The guy who's lost 97 pounds naturally without taking any kind of meds needs to talk to a nutritionist and take a chemical that we have unknown side effects that causes long-term damage, causes reducing bone density. And a lot of doctors don't recommend it because we don't know what the side effects are going to be in the next 20 to 30 years. You sound dumb as hell, bro. I want you to find a person that's on Ozempic that's in better shape than me. What's up, brother? Just got done hitting abs. Did I expect this at all? I'm not sure what you mean, man. What up, Daniel? How you doing, brother? My man's probably like, what the hell you call that? A representative of Ozempic. He's like, hey man, if you take this, I get a percentage of it. Like, you do it, bro. Oh, I get it all the time. I get crazy comments in here all the time. I get trolls in here all the time. I get people tell me, fat, ugly, which is funny because it's like, you don't know me, man. I hurt my own feelings. Like, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I do enough of that shit myself. Like, I struggle with massive body dysmorphia. So, if someone's gonna hurt my feelings, it's gonna be me. You are starting to look like you're doing TRT. That's awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I think about it. I think about doing TRT all the time. I think about doing roids all the time, but I can never do it. I have considered going to my doctors and getting tested, because that's one of the questions I get asked quite a bit. Is like, what's your testosterone level? And it's like, I don't know. I've never had it checked out. Like, what do you guys thought? It's like, have you guys went and got your testosterone tested before? Dude, is diesel real work, real results? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Lentils cook quickly in about 30 minutes. Boss man, so when I lived, I taught overseas in Brno, Czech Republic for about 11 months. And I was poor when I lived over there. So I used to eat a lot of lentil soup because I couldn't afford to eat anything else. And I just remember it was really healthy. I probably haven't had it since I moved back to America, probably 12 years ago, 11 years ago, something like that. You should also work on lat raises more. Let me know if you need a trainer. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's fair. I feel like you're packed on a lot of estrogen. Thanks, Cowboy. Appreciate you, man. Don't do it. You're doing awesome. I appreciate that. All right, guys. We did 8 sets of biceps, 8 sets of triceps, 6 sets of forearms. We did 30 minutes of abs. And now we got a little over we got about 3 minutes left on cardio. We'll do about 40 minutes of cardio today. What do you do for your chest? You got a good chest, but you're lacking in shoulders. It happens. So for chest day, big thing, I do heavy sets of 4. So 4 sets of 4. So usually, before I got COVID, I was doing 285, 295, 305, and then 315, 4 sets of 4. Just kind of pyramided my way up. After I got sick, I did like 275, 285, 295, 295, 4 sets of 4. And then I do, the key total is to 12 total press exercises. So I do 4 sets of heavy 4, and then the next 2 exercises, I rotate through on different things. So I might do like a seated shoulder press with a machine. I might do a laying shoulder press with a machine. I might do like an incline dumbbells. So it just kind of, it really depends on what's available when I go to the gym. So if I do it at home, I do 4 sets of 4 flat, 4 sets of 12 incline, and then I do 4 sets of 12 decline. And then I go into flies where I'll do 3 sets of 12 flies. And then I like to do the cables, and I'll come from underneath and come up like this. And I'll do 3 sets of 12, so 18 total sets of chest. What time is it? It is 9:30. It's 8 o'clock time. I'm so hungry. Awesome. I asked because I only have dumbbells. Yeah, and so Banning, that's part of the reason why I actually got a gym membership. So I go to Planet Fitness 1 to 3 times a week because, like, I don't have, for leg day, I can squat at home, but I don't have like a hack squat, I don't have a leg press, I don't have leg curls, leg extensions. I have a calf raise machine here. So I started doing legs at the gym, and then I started doing chest at the gym because, again, I don't have enough equipment. So yeah, I usually try to go to the gym at least twice a week and do those 2 body parts. And then like, I'll do back and deadlifts at home, I'll do bicep, triceps at home, and then I can do shoulders at home. So when you work out your chest, make sure you do decline because at your age, Nathan, do you just feel like a douche? Like, do you just go in there and just be like, can I do the douchiest of douche today? Like, did your mom not give you enough affection as a child? Like, did your Game Boy batteries just always run out? Was the middle of your Hot Pocket always cold? Like, your life must have just sucked, bro. I feel bad for you. I heard doing squats helps build testosterone. That is 100% true, boss man. And that's why it's encouraged to do legs Monday or Tuesday at the beginning of the week. So yeah, squat will naturally release a lot of testosterone. All right, guys. So we did 21 total sets of lifting. We did about 30 minutes of abs. We did 40 minutes of cardio. We've been live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Today's been great. We're 11 days of our 30 days of perfection. Going to get down to 10% body fat. Appreciate all that love and support today. Nathan, remember, eat a dick. Bye.